Hey, Lexi with Helix Stitchcraft here. So this is me recording this video for the second time. When I returned from our trip to my parents' house for the Thanksgiving holiday yesterday, my girls and I, stopped off at Making Space Thrift in, I believe, Provo, maybe Springville, Utah. This is a craft reuse thrift store. Um, we're coming in after Black Friday. We went in on Saturday and snooped around. They had a cute little kids station where my girls were able to sit down, and they had like rolls of paper that they could rip off as big of a piece as they wanted, and then all the colors they needed and whatnot. So they were occupied while I got to shop around and find a few things. One of the things I found was very exciting for us because my 7-year-old is absolutely obsessed with horses and has been in love with the show Spirit on Netflix, riding free, um, since she was about 1. I don't even know. I found this material. It didn't say how big this piece was. It's folded over a few times, what I'm showing you here. But it's all the characters from Spirit. How exciting. She wants me to make her probably a pillowcase, depending on how much I actually have here, what I can make work. But yeah, this was an exciting find for us, and this cost me all of $1. And then I found this beautiful yard of fabric for $4, 44 inches wide and 1 yard. And there you go, Making Space Thrift, their little symbol. So there was that. And then I found this. This is 32 inches wide and 1 yard long. It was a $3 piece. Look at the colors in that. Isn't that fun? The rose gold and silver and blue and black. Sorry, neighbor dog going crazy. Anyway, that was $3. This, I picture myself putting it over a tabletop somewhere. And then they didn't have a whole lot to speak of for yarn because we all know who that is, how that is. We don't want to part with our yarn most of the time. But I did find one unopened ball of Peaches and Cream in the colorway Aquamarine. I figured, why not, right? They weigh their yarn and sell it by weight. I also got these two. I've got something stuck to it. Hold on. This is, let me see if I can see. I've slept with these around my neck, so they're already bent and formed to my face. This is Clark's Big Ball Mercerized Boil Fast Cotton, 250 yards. I figured I have some purple and green and more orange that looks aged downstairs that I had inherited from Mama Deb a few months ago, and I just figured I could pair that and make a bigger project out of it. So I went ahead and grabbed that as well. And then I grabbed this unopened Artista. I don't know. 100% mercerized Egyptian cotton. This is 400 yards of a number 10 crochet thread in a beautiful deep chocolate color. Isn't that gorgeous? Why not? I don't know. I grabbed it because I'll make something. But bigger than all of this, I scored as far as books go. Their bookshelf was all magazines and books, $1. So I grabbed this because I thought it was just a fun idea that had never occurred to me before. So it seems what they've done with all of these is it's a crocheted grid, and then they somehow have threaded and or sewn, embroidered decorations onto it. And I just thought, oh my gosh, that's so fun. I could create these grids and my girls could embroider, or, I could too, I suppose, but just some ideas, right? So I did grab that one. Then I grabbed this Captivating Crochet. Look at how cute, little girl stuff. I had my little girls with me. Of course, I had to grab this. This says, make every moment more memorable with this imaginative collection of over 70 charming designs. It's as though the binding is not even broken on these books that I got. I cannot even tell you. Look at the pattern back here. That's very pretty. And most of them are, this one's 1996. We'll go through these quickly. So, quick and cozy Afghans, country Afghans, This one is 1977. I did look at that when I recorded this video previously yesterday. This, Afghan's traditional and modern. Not so modern anymore, I suppose, but there you have it. There's a, look at this. I don't know if you can see as well as I want you to, but it looks like there's some sort of mosaic going on in the black areas. Um, and then this one, The Ultimate Book of Baby Afghans. This one was a little more loved than the other books, given the crease. Look at that sheet blanket. I want a sheet blanket in my office. Maybe a black sheet blanket. Um, then this one was rather, oh, this is 1977. Maybe the other one was 70 something else. I don't remember. But Crochet and Knitting, Better Homes and Gardens. And then, although I don't knit yet, I thought this was a pretty good idea. This is Kids Knit, Simple Steps to Nifty Projects. I figured maybe they would be basic enough to help me get through my knitting beginning. We'll see. I'm going to pause for just a minute as my neighbors have just arrived. Okay, well, finally, there were 2 other knitting books that I went ahead and grabbed because I am a proud plus-size woman. And I just thought how awesome that these were there waiting for me. Knitting Plus, Mastering Fit for Plus Size Style in 15 Projects. And then there was more big girl knits. Anyway, my book collection here. I inherited quite a few books from Mom and Dad as well from that trip. I'm thinking in the new year we're going to do Flip Through Friday lives. I think it would be fun to flip through some of these books. If you guys ever see any patterns that you love and feel that you need, let me know and I'll get them to you. Oh, speaking of knit patterns, my mother made this sweater. This is the flax pattern. Pretty simple to my understanding, not that I have any idea how to knit, but stocking net stitch and garter stitch arms. Beautiful sweater. I'm not sure what yarn. She couldn't tell me what yarn this was that she had made this in, but I believe she said this was her first sweater. And now it's mine, and I'm loving it. It's very cozy and comfortable on this very cold day. Um, for now, that is all I have to share. I hope you all are having a fantastic weekend and that you are looking forward to the week ahead and you're out there living your life to the fullest because it's all happening. I'm going to go live mine. I've got some cleaning and rearranging to do in there. I'm trying to get my office back together because it's too darn cold out here for me. So, oh my hell, future Lexi here to say that I forgot to share with you. I also got Yarnology size 6 needles in an unopened pack, Yarnology size 8 double point needles in an unopened pack, the Clover number 5 5-inch double point bamboo needles in an unopened pack, and these size 0, very long, double point needles. All of this stuff that I got at the Making Space thrift store totaled $30.58. So, if you happen to be in the area, make sure to support local and small businesses and stop by there, okay? Making Space Thrift, either Provo or Springville, Utah. I'll link them down below if I can. Check you guys later. Yeah. Make sure that you pop in. I will be going live tomorrow at 11:30 Mountain Time. That is for a Monday lunch with Lexi. So, I will hopefully see you then. I love you all dearly. Bye.